Okay, so hi there, Stephen P, and I just want to make a quick little video in case people don't know how to get their fasteners on their fan pulley loose, and also it's going to be how to a way I use to hold the fan pulley while removing or loosening the nut on the fan clutch. This is a 1996 5.7 liter Chevrolet. So for starters, how can you get this first bolt loose? Because when you want to turn it, of course everything spins. So what you would do is of course put your wrench on one, and then you would need another wrench, and you would use the second wrench on the second bolt, and that way you would have a way to stop the pulley from turning. It turns out that when you're loosening on one, the other one's going to be tightening just because of the way the pulley spins. So the way to get the very last bolt loose, let's say this one right here was stuck and this one was already loose, you would need to loosen this one back a few turns, and you put the wrench on it and you can turn the nut until it stops against the shaft, and that way you'd be able to stop the whole thing from turning, so you could then get the other wrench and loosen your final bolt. So now that's done, I want to show, I've seen a lot of videos of people, different techniques they've used to hold the pulley still while they're loosening the nut on the fan. So what I did was I went and I matched the original nut. I went out and I bought a longer one, and I got some nuts to fit it. So I started I put the nut on the bolt, and then I put them into two spots on the pulley, and I got a very large pry bar. It's about 2 feet, 2.5 feet, and I used that to, as you can see, here's the other bolt. Trying to get a good picture on the camera. So you put the pry bar in here. Well, actually, I need to turn it around. Put the pry bar in here. Actually, you don't want to wedge it in there all the way, because then the large nut won't spin, but then you can brace it against the other set, the other bolt, and you'll be able to hold the entire pulley and shaft still while you put your large wrench on this nut and spin it. Now, there might be a little issue with clearance, but it will be enough to break the nut loose, which I've already done. Let's see, so able to turn. So this nut is fairly large. I don't know the exact size, but I had to get I had to use a 12-inch crescent wrench for that. So hopefully that'll help some people out and maybe explain some things you hadn't learned before. So bye bye.